If you've ever done any type of online marketing, then you've probably heard the saying content is king, but I've got something shocking to share with you. Creating the content is only half the battle. Actually getting it in front of people is the real battle, and not enough small businesses are doing it. So in this quick video, we're going to take a look at a number of ways that you can get your content seen by more people. Hey there, Shane Black from Pearl Digital Marketing here, and in this video we're going to take a look at my blog checklist that I follow every time that I publish a new blog. And in this, we're going to go through 15 steps that you can do to get your content seen by more people, particularly when we're talking about blogging on your website or pretty much anything that can be shared. These 15 steps are going to be helpful for you. So without further ado, let's dive straight on in. Number one, let's start off with the obvious stuff. Share it on Facebook. So most businesses are already conscious of this and probably already doing it, but just in case, I'm just going to reiterate it. Share it on Facebook. People will engage with it. They will click on the link, they will like, some will share, and some will comment. Don't get too stressed if nobody is liking, sharing, or commenting though, because you never know who's watching. So even if you're not getting that much engagement yet, share it on Facebook. Number two, share it on Twitter. So even if you're not that active on Twitter, if you've got a Twitter account for your small business, don't hesitate to share your content over there. Putting in appropriate hashtags will help you get found, and getting found, you never know, you might win yourself a new fan if your content is quality. Number three, slightly less obvious but equally as important, is to use Pinterest. So if you've never checked out Pinterest before, then I encourage you to do so. Create a board on Pinterest and post, or pin, as they say on Pinterest, all your content on there. Make sure that it's got relevant titles and relevant everything, just like you do with normal SEO. Make sure that you're focusing on keywords, but get used to using Pinterest as a way to syndicate your content. Number four, there used to be called this content syndication website, it's called StumbleUpon, but it's since dissolved into something called Mix. So if you haven't done so already, go across and set up a mix.com account, and that's going to enable you to syndicate your content there as well. Again, this just gives you another opportunity, another platform to share your content in the hopes of earning more eyeballs and getting more people to see your stuff online. So the next one is Flickr. So if you've never heard of Flickr, it's predominantly a photo sharing or an image sharing site. So the good idea of Flickr is that if you've got some image heavy content, whether you're using custom images, infographics, so on and so forth, then you may choose to share it on Flickr. Create an account, and again, share the images on Flickr with a link back to your main content, whether that be the blog, YouTube video, so on and so forth. Number six is Medium. So Medium is a platform that writers will use to share their content, and what you can actually do is you can syndicate existing content onto Medium. It's actually super easy because Medium has an import function that you can pull existing blogs from your WordPress blog, for example, and pull it across into Medium. It might take a little bit of editing in terms of spacing and sometimes with the images, but it doesn't take too long at all. So make sure that when you publish a new piece of content on your website, jump across the Medium and import it across there as well. LinkedIn is number seven, and it's a great platform to be sharing content, particularly as there's a strong focus on the content side of that platform. We're seeing more and more video being shared on LinkedIn, but don't let that stop you from sharing other content. So if you're shooting video like I am today, you might consider sharing that or a snippet of that on LinkedIn with a link back to the full article or video, so on and so forth. So again, if you're using images, you can always share images, link back to that original article. So LinkedIn is another great platform to syndicate your content onto. Flipboard, number eight. It's a platform that you can flip content into, and it's basically creating a digital magazine. So there's no reason why you can't create a digital magazine named after your business or related to your business, and just flip your content into your very own Flipboard. Number nine is email, which I don't know why I put it at number nine, because to me it's pretty obvious. You know, if you've got existing subscribers, you'd probably update them whenever you share new content or create new content. So don't hesitate to let your subscribers know that you've created some new content. Some people will do this quite often. Some people will do it in a weekly wrap-up email. The way that you want to communicate with your subscribers is completely up to you, but a good way to syndicate your content and get more eyeballs on it early is to let your subscribers know. Number 10 is Tumblr. So after you've published your blog or content, jump on Tumblr and just import the link, and it will bring pretty much across the content from wherever you've posted it. So don't neglect Tumblr as a platform to syndicate your content. Number 11 is slightly less obvious because it is a paid syndication strategy, and it's a platform called Viral Content Bee. Now, I don't use this as much as I have right now, but it's still worth checking out. So if you haven't checked it out before, check out Viral Content Bee, and you might find that the platform is going to be useful to you to be able to share your content and get your content shared by other people. The concept behind Viral Content Bee is you upload your content into the platform, and then influencers or other users will actually share your content on their Facebook, Twitter page, so on and so forth, on their social media profiles basically. So Viral Content Bee, check it out, it may be useful. Number 12 is one that I do use very frequently. It's called Q Promote, and it's spelled Q-U-U-U, I think. I don't know if there's 2 U's or 3 U's. I will let you check that out. Let me know in the comments because I can't remember. But anyways, Q Promote is similar to Viral Content Bee, but I just find it a lot more intuitive and easy to understand. You basically buy credits, and each month those credits will renew. So if you get 6 credits per month, then you'll get 6 credits every month. And basically what you do is once you've published a piece of content, a blog, you will then jump into the platform, pop the link in, and do a bit of editing on the Twitter and Facebook side of things. So you'll just write a bit of copy, change the image if you need to, add some hashtags into the Twitter side of the visual, and then once you submit it, it gets reviewed by Q because they make sure every bit of content is quality. So if you're going to use it, read their guidelines, and then once it's approved, Q users will actually share your content on their Twitter and Facebook accounts. This has driven thousands upon thousands of clicks on my own content, and I'd encourage you strongly to check it out. I'll pop a link down below actually, because Q Promote is brilliant. So number 13 is submitting your content to webmasters. So that basically means jumping on, for example, your Google Search Console platform, login, whatever account, and requesting your newly published blog to be crawled by search engines. So hopefully this will get your content indexed sooner, and the SEO side of the internet will hopefully take over and get your stuff seen. So next two are pretty advanced, and if you don't have time for it, then that's okay. So number 14 is answer questions on Quora. And Quora, if you're not familiar with it, and I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but who cares, right? Is a platform where people will ask questions, and then users can jump on and answer those questions. So if your content is relevant, then you can answer the question by including either a snippet or an excerpt from your content, or even just riffing from your own knowledge, and then potentially linking back to your content if it makes sense. Don't get link happy there, because nobody likes to see random links in Quora answers. So just make sure that it's relevant. Number 15 is reach out to bloggers, and this is really powerful from an SEO perspective, but not everyone has time for it. It is very, very time consuming. I don't do it myself. I have a team specifically that helps me and my clients reach out to bloggers to help get links back to their content. But if you're going to do it yourself, you can reach out to bloggers in a similar niche, and you can ask them to link back to your content if it is relevant or it adds to what they're publishing or doing or saying, so on and so forth. Make sure it's a compelling reach out. We get a heap of requests for our own websites. We run about 3 or 4 different websites for our own publishing purposes, and then we've got client websites, and we're always receiving pitches. The good pitches for a link request get read basically, but even then my team aims for probably around a 10% conversion rate from reaching out to a blogger to actually getting a piece of content linked to it. So there you have it. There's 15 things that you can do after you publish a piece of content on the internet to help you get more eyeballs on it. Now, obviously, publishing a piece of content or creating the content is the hard part. Getting it syndicated across the internet so more people see it is also important, but making sure your website is set up and optimized so that it can be crawled and read by search engines, so if you're going to get organic traffic, is equally as important. So there's going to be a link either down below in the description or a button on this video somewhere. Click that and request a free SEO audit to make sure that there's nothing stopping your website being indexed or crawled or otherwise read appropriately by search engines. And that's it from me today. Until next time, stay classy.